and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 3 land. I'm on top of my reactor. My mob farm down there has died a death. It has died a death of 1,000 deaths. Somehow light gets in. I don't know how light gets in, but somehow light gets into it, and everything in there catches fire, and then the cursed earth dies, and it's no more. Occasionally, it will just naturally spawn a mob in there, but it's no bloody use to me like that. But that seems to be the circle of life for that mob farm. It exists, and then it ceases to exist. So, we will not worry about it too much. We've got enough levels to get flight back, so, you know, I'm happy with that. If we lose flight again, we can go and rejig it and get it going again. We've got plenty of the drops of evil is what I'm looking for there. That was a painful thing to pull out of my mind. So this is now apparently working. This will create steel for us, I believe. Full of coal coke, full of iron ingots. This is producing the coal coke for us. There's probably an efficiency deficit here. We could improve this with preheaters. So we need to think maybe about preheating this bad boy. Preheaters do require power, and we don't exactly have a convenient power supply over here, but we can do something. So let's see if we can bang a couple of preheaters on that bad boy, or at least one preheater. We need to kind of balance out the coke oven production with the steel production. That's what we kind of want to get a fine balance between the two of them there. So we want the preheater. Preheater? This thing? Is this blast furnace preheater? That's what we want. So we got a lot of iron sheet metal here, which is made by iron plates. Okay, we got iron plates. Pretty damn sure. We used our plate cast over here, and it said yes. There you go. Nice. That's what we're looking for. So we got iron plates. We will go blooper, and that will make us some of this stuff. Let's make a few of them. Let's make a couple more. I'm feeling frisky. Let's make a couple more. Now let's look for this preheater again. Preheater. This external heater is made with this stuff, which is LV wire, which is copper plates. We haven't got any shears in here. We've got some shears back here, though, I think, in our tinker box. No, we don't actually have any shears back here either. Okay, that's okay. It's not a crisis. It's not the end of the world. We've got copper plates. That's half the battle. COPP. How many copper plates? 83. God damn, we got a lot of copper plates. Where's our iron? IRON. Iron. We've got 145,000 iron now. Every time, it never ceases to amaze me how much iron we've actually got. So, let us find those copper plates again. Copper plates. Let us shred some of these bad boys up. That makes... well, let's just make a load of these things. Because you can't have too many. This is not a traditional way of making wire, by the way. You don't just chop it up with shears. I think you have to draw it or something. I don't really know. I'm not an expert. I am not an expert. I don't purport to be an expert. This is something I am not. Preheating this thing. So we're trying to make... no, we're trying to make this jobby bob in the middle here. So we need these, which is bop. We need 4 of them. Let's make 8, because then we can make a second preheater if we have to. Maybe we can't make a second preheater if we have to, because we may have gone down the route of ruining everything there. It's okay. It's not a problem. We got 1 preheater. We still potentially want to look for making another one. So that's more of these, isn't it? 8 more of these. Boop, boop. I miscounted and misjudged. That's all I did there. I miscounted, misjudged. Little bit wrong. We all make mistakes. I make more than most, but we do all make mistakes. There we go. Now we can make a second preheater. There we go. That's a good job. We have now dinged a ding. We can bang these on that thing. I'm powering them up. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. We will see. Let's clear a bit of rock out here and See what we can do with these preheaters. They go on these side ports here. They bling and bang and toot and pop on these side ports. Bang. Not like that. Not like that at all. Rotate. Like that is what we want to see. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Do we want to go this side as well? Maybe. Maybe we do. Maybe we want to go here too. How big is it? It's a chunky little monkey, this one, isn't it? It's a chunky monkey. Let's get that on there. Let's get that rotated so that it actually connects. Nice. Now I don't know quite where we power these things from. We're gonna clear out a chimney above it. You know, just for aesthetics. Where do we power a preheater from? Is it from the back? Is it from the somewhere else? I don't know. I don't know. We don't have a lot of room on the back of this bad boy. Maybe we can power it from the front. We need a tunnel above it as well, don't we? Little chimney so it can breathe. Oh, it can breathe through that. We'll say it can breathe through that. Yeah. Yeah, let's not overcomplicate things. So how are we going to power these up? I guess they need power connectors. I guess. Maybe we can just hook it straight up to power. We'll see. We'll see. We'll. Do we actually need a clear space behind the preheater? That's going to be a pain in the neck if we do. If we actually have to clear out back here too, because we need to... Because there is a fan there, you see. That could be problematic. There we go. There you go. How'd you like that? How'd you like them apples? So I kind of think power on this side of it. Let's dig a hole here. I don't know how deep I need to go here to find my little room. I've got a little room down here. Where's my little room? Where be my little room? There's my little room. Okay. All right, we're bringing a wire down this way anyway, so it's no great shakes to come this way with a power line, and then cross here. We should intersect with other things as we go. So what have we got here? We got power in the preheater, thingamajiggy, thingamajiggy, thingamashiggy. So it should be up here. That should be the preheater again. It is perfect. That's wizard and bang right there. Wizard and bang. So we'll bring this power line back down along. Not pleased about using that power line for too much, and then we'll get it in here somehow. Maybe here. We can bring it along just below the surface there, and then down into this area somehow, and then where it needs to be. Does that seem reasonable? Seems reasonable to me. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll go and get some more power cables. I think these are enhanced, aren't they? They are enhanced. Excellent. Where do I get out of here? I've dug myself into a hole I cannot get out of. Such is life. It really is. Such is life. Digging yourself into a hole you can't get out of. Alrighty, so we need conduit. Enhanced power conduit. We've got 28 of them. Don't know if that's going to be enough. What do we need to make it? Can we make some more? We can make some more. Okay, that will probably be enough. Undoubtedly, that will be enough. That's quite a lot. That's a robust amount. We need to get back down into our underside. Down here, a ways. So we're going to bring this cable, which I'm kind of hoping is decently spec'd for the purposes of what we want to do. Maybe, you know, I'm not happy with... No, am I happy with that? Let's break that one out and pop one there instead. That makes me happier. It's all about being happy with your wires. If you're not happy with your wires, what's wrong with you? Simple as that. What's wrong with you? Alright, we're gonna bring this across here first, and hopefully that doesn't connect. Excellent, that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Now, where the hell do we connect to these things then? We've got to find out where we connect before we commit too much to what we're doing here. We need to find out what the hell is going on before we commit. Because that just didn't connect at all, did it? Do we connect on top of these? That's going to be bad news bears if we do. Let me go up top and check. I've got something in my brain, some nagging doubt in my brain is telling me you connect to the top of these. Yep, You do. God damn. That's where you connect to. Alright, okay. Messy. That got messy. That got messy, but not impossible. What we can do is bring down this backside here. Like this. Then we can go underneath here like this, and that takes us down to that chamber we had there, which is fine. So we can say we're going to have a cable that goes all the way up where it needs to go, there. Like that. Doesn't matter. It's not in the way of anything. It can come along the floor like this, and then hook up to that. Perfect. Let's clog a bit of this up, shall we? Let us clog a little bit of this up, because we don't need all of this exposed. We might need all of this exposed, but we got power where we need it now, pretty much. We're not worried about it. That'll do. That'll do for now. That'll do for start. In fact, that will do. It's like the wires just disappearing into walls. It's sophisticated. It's proper. It's a proper job. It's a proper job. Right, let's get our ass back up top and see if we can actually get these preheaters to do something. We've given them chimneys, so they can't complain too much. Used way more cable than I was hoping to. Way more cable than I was actually planning on using, but that's okay. Such is life again. Right, can we get down there? Can I? Yes, I can. That's. It wasn't quite what I had in mind. Okay, we're in a problem now. We are in a problem. We're having a dilemma, a crisis, if you will, of epic proportions. We're gonna have to just dodge out of that one. Right, that is now sending power to there. We will just set that as an insert, and it will do the job it needs to do. We will just dig our way out of the hole. Let's get some dirt on this job. Kablooey. Nice bit of grass there. So we're going to bring that wire straight across the back if we can. If it will let me do that, that's what we're going to do. I've done way more damage to the outlying area here than I hoped to do. Can we bring that straight across there? Is that a thing we can do? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll accept that. I will accept that as a win. I don't really want to take out the block I'm stood on because I suspect there's nothing underneath it. Oh, there is this stone. There you go. So both of those are now chooching and pooping and tarting and all of that sort of thing. It's working, is in essence what I'm trying to convey there. We will fill this back in because we can. Nicely done. And it's almost as though Furryears was never here ruining everything. Perfect. The preheater isn't working. Okay. Why? You've got power. Why are you not preheating? Why do you not preheat? Is there a reason that you are not preheating? What is precluding you from being preheaty? Something is stopping the preheater from preheating. It has power. It has its power. But the fan ain't turning, so I'm guessing it ain't preheating. I don't know definitively, but it doesn't feel like it's working. I would have thought the fan would have turned. That said, the process does seem to be going quicker. The process does seem to be moving somewhat more swiftly than it was previously. This fella ain't keeping up at all. This jobby mabob just ain't doing the job. We might need to build a second one of these. I don't really want to. I think the ratio does work, 2 of these to 1 of these. One of these fully specced out, of course. But we could just turn off the preheaters, slow the job down, and then we wouldn't burn as much coal coke. Or we could just leave it to tick through and be happy in the background. I think that's the option we're going to go for. So we've got that up and running. That's fully blinged and banged and bonged. So next time we will look at more immersive engineering shiz and waz. We did ding there, didn't we? Let's have a quick look at the ding we claim. We claim that one. We go back. So we've done most of this stuff. We've got to make a icy hot generator. We've got to make some bits of voltage wires. We're never going to use them, but we'll make them just to tick boxes. Then we've got this thing we can't make yet because it requires something advanced crafting or something. Metal press, we can make all of this. We can make all of these things. We don't need to actually set this thing up. We can set it up. It looks pretty. We can set it up, but it's just not a lot of point really. So, I think from Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with, just dump my rack, we're going to go with a cheery old ta-ta for now.